Courage,
integrity,
commitment,
honesty,
and respect.
Those are the core values of those enshrined in Canton.
But football isn't the only field to find them in.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame is teaming up with USA Today to honor the teachers, nurses,
Coaches, firefighters,
police officers, and veterans whose impact is invaluable with an award of character. This month's winner lives by a simple philosophy: protect your country when you're called on, and protect your community always.
Today I stand at the doorstep of footballer immortality. I knock on this door and I tell all of you, I am home.
So excited that we have our amazing Hall of Famer here, Kevin Mwai, 8-time Pro Bowler. He played 16 seasons, 6-time All-Pro, and we're just so happy to have him here with us.
I'm honored to be here for one, because I get to honor such a great man and what he's done, but I'm also a military brat. My dad served 24 years in the Army, 3 tours of Vietnam, and decided to stay in the military. So he didn't retire until I was a sophomore, going into my junior year. Reading about the story, my dad passed in December and struggled with his VA benefits. It made it very difficult for him. So until he met somebody, Mr. Miller, I'm an emotional person. Until he met Mr. Miller in Opelousas, Louisiana, who helped my father-in-law get all of his benefits.
A little confused, Luis?
Yeah.
I'm Brittany Payton.
How you doing?
I'm the daughter of Hall of Famer Walter Payton.
Oh.
I'm
a hugger too. I love this.
Sweetness, I love it.
And I would love to introduce you to our Hall of Famer, Kevin Mwai.
I saw a quote somewhere: you join to serve your country, and then when you're done, you serve your community. And so thank you for that. And for that reason, I'm here for the Hall of Fame to present you the Pro Football Award of Character that's presented by USA Today, and I'd like to give that to you right now.
Oh, man.
So there you go. Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
First and foremost, he's a big giant teddy bear.
The biggest teddy bear ever. All tattooed, and he's got his beard, and he's just a big dude.
At first glance, he might seem intimidating. Trust me, he's all teddy bear. He's also that person that his passion just oozes out.
I don't know that he's ever taken a day off in those 16 years.
Sometimes I wonder when he sleeps. You know what I mean? He's always there. He's gonna try to do everything he can to get you what support you need, or at least if he can't do it, connect it with somebody that can.
He actually was awarded 3 Purple Hearts. There is a Purple Heart Hall of Honor. He was inducted to that Hall of Honor. He never told any of us that he got inducted into that hall. He's just that humble.
Luis is a veteran's veteran is what he is. He lives to serve the veteran community. He lives to serve this community.
In the room we're in, we could probably seat 500 people in here. We couldn't fit the people that he's impacted.
It is immeasurable, and there are countless little stories of times where Luis was there for somebody. He's gone to veterans' homes in the middle of the night who he thought might have been in danger of harming themselves. He buried a veteran's cat because the man couldn't do it himself. Countless stories of little things like that. My late husband was a Vietnam veteran. Later in his life, started having health issues, serious, severe health issues. He chose to opt out of treatment, and he wanted to die at home. So that's what we did. Luis was there. He helped me navigate the correct paperwork for the military honors. But he's that guy that when you call him, he's gonna be there.
The military trains you to be one way and look at things one way. And then you get out and it's like civilian world crashes into your world.
When I came back, everybody at home was the same, and my struggles weren't their struggles. And so I felt like people just didn't understand what I was going through.
I'm lost. I'm on an island by myself. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's terrifying because you have no idea where you're gonna go, who you're gonna get help from, what are you gonna do for your family?
He gave me a voice. He gave me the understanding that what I'm feeling is okay. It is normal. I know I would not be here if it weren't for him. I know I'm not the only one.
He's a leader. Without barking, he leads from the front. He's an outside veteran is what he is. He doesn't sit behind his desk and sit in the air conditioner and do stuff. He gets outside and he's out in the community and he's helping.
I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything, but I'm never gonna tell you no. I'm always gonna say, that way is blocked off. We can go this way. This is sports, right? You're gonna have, you have multiple plays. We don't have one play. Oh, that didn't work, we're done. No, not gonna work out. We gotta figure out a way. And sometimes it's where you gotta actually pull your boots up and say, we're gonna fight this one through. I meet people in the mud, at their lowest. And then when they get to their highest, they say, hey, what can I do? What can I do? I don't want anything, I don't need anything, just turn around and help the person up behind you. I'm proud of Ben, he's done phenomenal. I love him to death.
I've got real bad anxiety, so I had to find something. So I called a buddy of mine and I said, man, what do you think about me buying a CNC machine just as a hobby? He's like, man, do it. So I went and bought a CNC machine, but it helps with my anxiety. It helps me think about other things. And basically I don't get stuck inside my head with all these negative thoughts. Now my mind's always turning on, well, what can I make next?
There's no more self-doubt, no more questioning, no more like, hey, can I or cannot do this? So like when he started his own business, he was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm like, dude, go for it, man. Had to come in terms of how, mental health affected me. We're in West Texas and we treat mental health a little bit different than a lot of places in the States. But here in West Texas, it's pull your boots up and go. And we don't talk about mental health, but we start mental health because it's important, especially with veterans, because mental health not only affects you, but it affects your family and friends as well and work. So when I first got here, it was spread out. 2 years ago, we were the only city in the United States that had 0 veterans lost to suicide.
That is a huge milestone.
That's my favorite number. That is my favorite number. And that was a community thing. We all fought. And I always tell people that first step is that hardest one. But once you take that first step, we're good. And it's always telling people, you didn't serve, you didn't deploy alone, you're not gonna fight alone. When I got out, no one helped me navigating the VA and whatnot, and it was hard. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, raising 4 kids by myself, and where we're gonna live, what am I gonna do for work, how am I gonna take care of this, how am I gonna take care of that. Just kind of had to learn everything on the fly. But that's where I came into my mind, like, you know what, I'm not gonna let anyone suffer like I did. I was working on base, I didn't have control over mental health. I was angry all the time, didn't know what to do. So I decided to go back to school and then did social work, fell in love with it, and been hitting the ground running ever since.
The system is old and archaic. A lot of paperwork, a lot of bureaucracy. Luis knows who to call, how to get things done. He's helped so many people in this area get benefits they weren't even aware they were eligible to get. He's always there for them, answers the questions, he's ready to come out. He'll come visit, he'll knock on your door, sit down with you, go through the paperwork, he gets it done.
It takes you 10 seconds to sign that dotted line to join the military, but it takes you years of fighting to get anything out of the military once you get out. I've seen a drastic improvement in healthcare, the way the VA takes care of me now. Sometimes you don't feel like the VA is working for you, the veteran, but Luis, he's different. He's got your needs in mind. I'll forever be grateful to Luis for helping me get what I needed.
Going to Luis was my last attempt at the VA altogether, but I had been homeless for a while at that point. I had gone through 4 other veteran service officers, which is what Luis is, by the time I had gotten back to San Angelo, and I had all but given up hope for getting my benefits. I was been on about a 5-year fight to try to get anything established. I went in, I sat with Luis, and instantly knew I was in good hands. After a 5-year battle, within about 6 months, Luis had me at 100%. He was the only one who responded, who actually did what they said they were going to do and showed results.
I've reached this destination today because of the people in my life who supported me. My dad was a career soldier in the U.S. Army, serving 23 years.
In January of 2024, my dad was diagnosed with cancer. And that we knew that was associated with the service time in Vietnam. And my dad fought so long for our country to feel like he had to fight to get what he deserved. It's bad enough that you have PTSD, but that you have to tell the same story 15 different times to 15 different people, only to not get the benefits that you know you deserve. And so I counted the days. It was 40 years from the time my dad retired till he actually started getting full benefits. It was tough. It was tough watching Dad fight for something that he shouldn't have had to fight so hard for. Now I know firsthand how hard it is for our heroes, the true heroes, that give up themselves for our country to get something that the government should just give them anyways.
Well, they earn that benefit, right? Doesn't matter if it's a day or 30 years, they earn that benefit. There's a lot of benefits out there that are not necessarily hidden, they're just not advertised because there's so many. Most times when I tell people that, hey, you know, if you get to a certain percentage, your kids and your wife can go to school for free, or your husband can go to school for free. And they go, what? Or when they find, hey, I got this rating, what does this mean? So you just paid for your kids' college, man. And then they go, are you kidding me? No, you paid for their college. Because in the long run, yes, I do care about the veteran and you know what's going on with them. But again, we care about them and their family long term. Fighting for the benefits. And we have a lot of veterans that say, well, I don't deserve it. You do. You do deserve it. Don't underestimate what you did. Again, you're a cog, man. Every cog's important.
So you can hold it. If you drop it, it's on you. It's not on me. He is a selfless leader. Courage, commitment, honesty, integrity, all the things that the Hall of Fame stands for, that's what he's done. And his time as an airman, but more importantly, his time also afterwards for what he's done for his community. He's been committed to the cause. You know, it takes courage and character to go through this and to stand up for somebody else who doesn't know how to stand up for themselves.
The heroic thing to do is to do something when nobody's looking and nobody knows. And he does a lot of that behind the scenes. I mean, he doesn't ask for recognition. He does it because he wants to do it.
He just has that servant's heart. He has that heart of commitment.
See a need, feel a need. Don't wait. If you know something needs to be done, do it. Just do it. The very first step is always the hardest one. You know, and you're gonna make mistakes along the way, but that's how we learn, right? And if you're passionate about something, share that passion.
Well, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, man.